Hey, it's Eric and welcome to the video conversation this week. I started out in Minnesota in Brooklyn Park attending the groundbreaking at the Prairie Care Child Hospital, where they will be doing great work treating those children and adolescents that have mental illness issues. They're going to be treating a lot of folks and have other hospitals throughout Minnesota and the 3rd District. We got some great questions this week we want to get to though, and the first actually came in a letter. It comes from Pamela in Minnetonka, who wrote in saying, "Dear Congressman Paulsen, thank you for co-sponsoring the ABLE Act. This will mean so much to people with disabilities and their families. Our son is 28 years old and has Down syndrome. Maintaining the small amount of services and supports that he has is essential, and the current restrictions do not allow him to save much at all. He deserves to have the ability to save up for what he wants, just like you or I would. Thank you for your support on this." And also, thanks for your kind words, Pamela. You're absolutely right. The ABLE Act is very important, and the good news is I'm not only co-sponsoring it, we passed the bill out of my committee this week, and hopefully it'll be coming up on the House floor with bipartisan support very, very soon. What the ABLE Act does is it allows those families and family members that might have someone with disabilities to save money rather than live in fear that they might be ruled ineligible to get certain types of benefits. This allows tax-free savings accounts so these families can save money and have more flexibility to care for the needs in their family for those that have disabilities. I also received an email from Colleen in Eden Prairie, and she wrote in saying, "Dear Representative Paulsen, as a supporter of the Environmental Working Group, I'm writing to urge you to vote for the Sunscreen Innovation Act, which will be taken up by the House of Representatives this week. This bipartisan legislation would speed up the FDA's approval of vital sunscreen ingredients that will protect Americans from the ultraviolet A and ultraviolet B sunlight that can damage skin and lead to skin cancer. I would urge its quick passing." Colleen also thanks for writing in. Actually, in the United States, 5 million people a year contract skin cancer, and more importantly, this legislation makes sure that the FDA approval process is streamlined and modernized and quick and efficient so that certain ingredients that might protect people's skin, it can get approved quickly. I've actually been having very regular meetings with officials at the FDA on issues like this, making sure that devices, techniques, and procedures do get approved efficiently and are processed quickly so that patients can be treated. This is one piece of legislation that did pass this week, and it'll obviously allow more people throughout the United States, now that we're in summer sun season, to actually be able to protect themselves with different products. Thanks for sharing your thoughts, your comments, your ideas. Be sure to continue to reach out on Twitter, on Facebook. Of course, you can reach me by email at paulsen.house.gov. Have a great weekend.